Hi everyone, my name is Clint Lanier. I'm a professor down here at New Mexico State University. Um, Dr. Newmark reached out and asked if I might do a quick video that discussed some of the things that I did as a technical writer and maybe share how they fit into the competencies that SCC has for technical communicators. Um, I'd like to talk specifically about content development and a fairly important aspect of a technical communicator's job. Before I do that, let me talk a little bit about myself. I was, after getting my master's degree in technical communication here at New Mexico State University, I then became a software engineer and technical writer for IBM. I worked in San Jose, California and Tucson, Arizona on a bunch of different projects. After that, I moved back to New Mexico and went to work at White Sands Missile Range for the Army Research Lab. I worked with a lot of scientists and so forth out there. I worked in their technical publications division, and I was a technical editor for them, and then I finally went back for my PhD. So as a writer, what I found very quickly is that to develop content, one skill you absolutely have to have is you have to know how to interview. You have to know how to find information. Now, here in college and for most of your papers and so forth, you're fairly used to getting information right off the internet via Google, right? We search for everything nowadays with Google, but when you are writing about technology or, say, a set of installation instructions, you're going to have to actually talk to people, and so you're going to have to interview them and find out what it is they know. Let me give you a scenario. If I was writing a set of installation instructions for a piece of software, typically what happens is the programmers will make the software, and as they're making the software, they will maybe write a very kind of skeleton set of instructions on how to install it. And so what I would do is I would then go through the instructions and I would try to install it myself, and I would find out what went wrong. I would find missing steps. I would find things that didn't work out. I'd make notes of all of this information, and then I would go back to the developers or the programmers and say, okay, this is what I tried to do, and this is what happened. So why did that happen? Why did that occur? And then the information they give me would then be used to create another set of instructions or whatever. So it's, the process of writing, the process of content development is really about finding information, and it's about searching for that information, but it's really about talking to people. It's really about interviewing. That's why when I talk to majors, people that are majoring in technical communications or they want to be technical writers, I often say, if there's a place that you want to write in, if there's a subject that you want to write about, say you want to write in the medical field, or you want to write in the computer science field or the software industry or something like that, I always encourage students to go out and take some classes in those different areas. So if you want to write in the medical field, then take classes maybe in anatomy or biology and things like that. If you want to write in the software industry, then go out and take some programming classes. And it's not so that you know how to program, but that so you can talk to these programmers. Similarly, if you are writing in the pharmaceutical industry, understanding chemistry is important, because the people that you're talking to, they don't want to have to explain every little piece of information to you. Okay? You're going to have to understand what it is they're talking about. So anyway, the process of content development really depends on you talking to other people, talking to subject matter experts, and it will really, really help if you can really understand what they're saying. So when a programmer says, that we need to do something with the API, you know what an API is. If in, again, the pharmaceutical industry, if they're discussing the chemistry involved in making a set of products, if you already understand that chemistry, that'll go a long way in helping you relate with the subject matter experts, okay? So that's it. That's kind of my little spiel. She said to make it fairly brief. This has been about 5 minutes. So I would say interviewing is a very, very important skill to have within the competency of content development. So I hope that helps, and feel free and ask me any questions you might have. Thank you.